He will now start 5th instead of his previous starting position as we get set to go racing. Here we go. We are green.
No, we're green. You hold those cars.
Couple of latecomers. If you look over in the staging area, looks like a couple of those drivers were late. They had plenty of time to get ready, and we do roll the show efficiently here, so tough break for the 2 drivers in the pit area. On the racetrack, however, making it on time is the 46C of Jeff Kopp out of Cooks Creek. The 9 of McRae, sponsored by Central Hydronics, moving up to the 2nd spot. He started 5th. And now McRae in the Ford at the bottom, looking awful good. The 27 giving chase now as the 46 with problems, getting high up in turn 1 and 2. Troubles for McRae out of the bottom of turn 4, and the positive post time signs 27. Mike Fleming battling for the lead now. Great racing for the number 1 spot here in the Wissota Pure Stock Division. Look at him go. 24 and the 46 having a good battle as well. That's Chris Thomas in the 24. The 46C is Jeff Kopp out of Cooks Creek. Look at this 4-car battle. This is getting good here with, well, about half the race completed here. 9 of McRae making the bottom of the racetrack work for him. Post time signs 27 in the 2nd spot, the 24 3rd, Chris Thomas. Thomas looks to be a threat here in the 24 car. 27 now through the middle of the racetrack. The 9 car staying right on the bottom, which leaves a lot of real estate above them. But the 9 car sticking so well to the bottom of the racetrack and getting a good drive off of 4 here. But the 27 with a little more speed maybe. Look at this drag race into turn number 3. The 27, Mike Fleming, through the middle of the racetrack. McRae on the bottom once again. And the 24 of Chris Thomas just waiting for an error. Two laps remaining in this great first heat race. Post time signs 27, Mike Fleming. Looking good. Here comes the 24 now to join the party on the outside of the 9 of McRae. White is out, 1 to go. '27 car of Mike Fleming out of Winnipeg. He has a feature win in 2019, as does the 24 in 3rd spot. Checkered flag is out. Your winner is the post-time 27, Mike Fleming. Then McRae, followed by the 24 of Thomas, the 46C of Jeff Kopp. And rounding out the field by default will be the 41 of Riley Beamish. Coming out of turn 4 now for his unofficial 5th place finish. The Harvey's number 40. All right, coming out of turn number 3 and 4 now. We are green in heat 2 of the Wissota Pure Stocks. Good start for the 4C of Chris Bowman, sponsored by Select Shows and Bowman Enterprises. 21C Medanik in the 2nd spot. Watch the 0-0 on the bottom of the racetrack. That is Greg Blonsky out of St. Andrews. He started 5th and is now 4th. The old Dutch Ron's Marine power-up number 42 on the move as well. That's Daryl Heinz out of East St. Paul. Two down, 6 to go for the Select Shows 4C. Chris Bowman in the 4C with almost a half straightaway lead on the rest of the field here in your Wissota Pure Stock Heat number 2. 21C, Medanek holding on to the second spot, but here comes the 00 of Blonsky. 21C sponsored by Extreme Performance Automotive. Blonsky now going to try him on the inside, but the big 21C holds on to the second spot. Also in contention, of course, the 64. That's Gary Felius from LaSalle. 42 in the 56 battle at the back of the pack. Pain Effects 4C speeding into turn number 1. 5-car David Harms off the racetrack. Three to go. Two to go for your race leader. The select shows 4C of Chris Bowman. Medanek battling with the 64 of Gary Felius. Felius in the middle of the racetrack over in turn number 1 and 2. Medanek liking the bottom so far. Here we go now, a good drag race into turn number 3 and 4. The 21C going to try to stay at the bottom of the racetrack and look for some water and traction down there. White flag is out for your leader as the DG Service 64 car of Felius moves into the second spot. So it's the 4C, the 64, the 21C, the 00, and the 42 now. They make up the top 5. Checkered flag is out. Your winner is Chris Bowman. Second spot is going to go to Felius, Gary Felius in the 64, then Medanek, Blonsky, and the 46 of the 46 of Jeff Kopp. Leading him off turn 4, and green, 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 we are racing. Here we go. Medanek in the Extreme Performance Automotive 21C gets a good jump off of row number 1 and leads coming down the back straightaway. 64 on the move, that's Gary Felius. He started 4th, is now 3rd. Keep your eyes on the 27 and the 24 as well. And the 4C right at the bottom of the racetrack, looking right now for an opening. The Pain Effects Bowman Enterprises 4C started 5th. That's Chris Bowman, a former Lightning Sprint racer. Luboy, the 64, Gary Felius from 4th to 2nd now. Started 4th, is now 2nd on the racetrack, and on the rear bumper of Cole Medanek. Great battle!
Sometimes you should use your left.
Gary Felius from 4th place on the start to 1st place now on the track. He has already won a feature here in 2019 and might be on his way again here. Medanek 2nd, 3rd is the 24. That is Chris Thomas. He started 8th, so up to 3rd from 8th. Gary Felius continues to fly down the racetrack. The 9 of McRae out of Marquette, Manitoba. The Ford in 4th spot now. Trying to challenge the 24 of Chris Thomas.
Back of the pack. You can see that. You have to.
Six laps remaining here in your pure stock feature. Five to go now for your race leader, the 64. Gary Felius out of LaSalle, DG Service sponsored 64, a slick little race car, and he's got her up to speed here tonight. Three to go. Gary Felius with a heck of a lead here. Medanik holding on to the 2nd spot, the 24, Chris Thomas. 3rd, McRae trying to make a move on the outside, as is Bowman in the select shows. Bowman Enterprises 4C. Look at the 24 car now underneath the 21C. But for just a moment as they get through some lap traffic, Felius is out alone and looking good here in the car number 64.
Exclusive carbon truck wash. Variety, right? Yeah. And take a break and read one second.
And checkered flag is out. The DG Service 64 will pick up his 2nd feature win. Look at this battle. The 21C, then Bowman, the 24, and the 42. Wow. A little bit stickier racetrack by the looks of things tonight, but that car seems to like it dry and sticky. It doesn't make much difference. That car is pretty slick.
It is good, yeah. Yeah. And it's hammer down tack. That's crazy. I haven't seen that in years.
I can tell from up in there. It just seemed like the speeds are up a little higher. Do you prefer the dry where you have to pedal it, or do you like the hammer down stuff?
I like the dry better. Because then we're closer together. Like this was a runaway, right?
Absolutely. Well, that's what you want to do once in a while, though, is take home the big money.
Yeah, I'm happy.
All right, how about it, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Gary Felius in the Pure Stock Division.